Okay, hi everyone. We will start our second community live update. Today, the live update will be presented by John, our communications officer. So he's a native English, and we be using this live update to be streamlined for all YouTube and all social media. So we decided to make John our hosting from now on the next live update. So John, if you want to present yourself or talk words, you now are from now on charge of the presentation. Okay.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Juan. Just want to say hello to everybody. Like you said, my name is John, and I'm the new communications officer for DexKit. I'm really excited to be a part of this, and looking forward to telling you guys about what we've been up to over the last 2 weeks. So here we go. All right, so this is just an outline of what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to go over what we did in the update from 2 weeks ago. We're going to be looking at the volume that we've been putting through the aggregators. We're going to be looking at our partners, and we've added a couple since the last update. We're going to be talking about marketing and what we've been doing to get the DexKit name out there, drive people to our aggregator and our website. We're going to be talking about development for apps that are upcoming. And then at the end, we've got a big surprise. So be sure to stay with us for the end because this is really, really exciting. All right, so in the last update, we went over the completion of the kit sale. So we hit our soft cap, we raised over 1,100 ETH. And we also launched aggregators for 3 different partners. So we had our BitSwap aggregator, Unilayer, and Metamorph all went live, and they were collecting fees on their platform. And the aggregator volume at the time was on a steady uptrend. We were expecting that to continue. We also achieved a score of 99 on DexTools. So that is not easy to do. And we also locked 7 million kit tokens. So that's 70% of the total supply was locked for 6 months, and the majority of which is going to be relocked after that time period. So as far as marketing, we were listed on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. We grew the community in the DexKit Telegram. We launched bit farming, so users could stake LP tokens for KIT and ETH in order to farm for bit tokens. And then we also added 3 new channels with support for French, Russian, and Spanish speakers. So in the last update, we very briefly kind of went over the different apps that we're going to be deploying in the future. We started development on the full exchange, the dashboard, the NFT Marketplace, and then we have had the aggregator live for a number of weeks. And so this time we're going to go into a little bit more detail about some of those other tools that we're offering. And we've got a lot of exciting things to go over. All right, so on this screen, you can see a comparison of trading volume for the past 30 days. And on the top, you have it recorded on November 27th. And then below that, you have a recording of the volume on December 9th. And so you can see that in that time period, our volume increased by over $1 million for trading volume. So that is very positive. You know, we told you guys that we expected volume to continue to increase, and here we are 2 weeks later, and you know, we've increased by a significant amount. And then we've almost doubled our number of active traders. So that is really huge as well. You know, that shows that people are really taking notice of what we're doing and they're engaging with the platform. And that's only going to continue as we start to release more and more tools. And so just to kind of put that number in perspective, you know, right now we have less than 300 KIT token holders. And so that means that a significant number of these traders are not even taking advantage of the discounts that come from holding KIT tokens. And so I think that as people kind of learn more about what we're offering, then people are going to start to see the advantages of holding KIT. All right. So this is a list of our current partnerships. So we have SoMe, we have Metaswap, which is the Metamorph branded aggregator. We have the BitSwap aggregator and Unilayer. And since that time, we've added Ethereum Yield and Altcoin Trader to our list of partnerships. And so since the last update, we've added those two partners, and we're really excited to be working with them because they both host a large community basis. And Altcoin Trader is actually one of the largest centralized crypto exchanges in South Africa, and it boasts over $2 million in daily volume. And most of it is actually in Bitcoin. And so whenever we launch their aggregator, then the audience that trades on Altcoin Trader is going to be exposed to a huge number of options that they did not have previously. And so it's really exciting to be able to offer that to them. And then with Ethereum Yield, I think a lot of you are probably familiar with them. They're an extremely ambitious DeFi protocol. You know, they've had huge success with their pre-sale and farming, and it's really a privilege to be partnered with them. And we're actually providing them with an Ethereum Yield branded aggregator. And so whenever people go to their website, then they can click on the swap icon and they can utilize the aggregator that we've provided to them. And so, yeah, it's really awesome to be able to offer that to them. All right, so we went over these new partnerships. We also are in talks with 3 new partners currently. We're just negotiating some of the details, and they will be deploying aggregators as well. And then as far as staff goes, I am now the communications officer. Again, I'm very excited to be a part of this. It's really an awesome project. I'm really looking forward to the future and engaging with the community. And then we've also appointed a new social media manager. So some of you might have interacted with him on Telegram, but he goes by Strains. And he's really good at what he does. He's been kind of managing our social media presence. With banner ads, we have live banner ads on 4chan and Etherscan, and they have been driving traffic to the DexKit site, to the aggregator. And yeah, so that has been a huge boon for us. So the explainer video. So basically what we're doing right now is we're creating an easy to understand what is DexKit explainer video. And so that's really gonna, in about 60 to 90 seconds, it's gonna tell people exactly what we're doing. So it's really important to realize that we're offering more than just a swap aggregator. You know, there's other aggregators out there, and that's not all we're doing right now. We're basically going to be an all-in-one DeFi toolkit that's going to empower people to create their own unique platforms that are powered by DexKit, and they're going to be able to make profitable, informed trades across multiple protocols. So we're going to go into kind of the details of the app here in the next couple slides. We also have press releases that have been published, and they've been distributed to over 250 financial websites. And so these financial websites are not exclusively crypto websites. And so it's been really exciting to kind of engage with an even broader audience and really get our name out there. So whenever people are searching for decentralized exchanges or even just crypto exchanges in general, you know, we want to be the name that's on the top of the list. And we are due to release, you know, 5 to 6 more here in the next couple weeks. We hosted a AMA with Crypto Nations, or Crypto Nations hosted us, and that was really positive for us. We grew our Telegram community by around 5%, and we actually have an AMA recap on our website. So if you go to DexKit.com and you click on the blog, then you can go through some of the questions that the community asked. But yeah, we really had great engagement with people. People asked some really good questions, so definitely check that out. So on YouTube, we had the BitBoy interview with João, and that actually got over 25,000 views. And we also had a BitBoy live stream that featured how to farm Bit with Kit, and that got over 10,000 views. And then also DApp Center gave us a full review of our aggregator. So we were engaging with a couple of different audiences there. And then we've been in contact with a number of YouTube influencers that are going to be featuring us on videos that will be coming out. So this is really important here. We now have a powered by DexKit icon that is on every partner's aggregator. And so basically, if I'm a fan of Ethereum Yield or I'm a fan of BitSwap, now it's going to have that icon that says powered by DexKit right underneath. And so people are now going to click on that. They're going to learn more about DexKit, and they're going to realize that we're offering so much more than just an aggregator. And people are going to see as these partners start to deploy their own exchanges, their own marketplaces, that we're really offering something that you can't find anywhere else. So, all right, let's go to the next one here. So what's next for marketing? So we have banner ads that are scheduled on Coin Network. And so those are going to be distributed to CoinGecko. And a lot of it is going to start happening as soon as that explainer video is finished. Because we want to be able to very easily explain to people the full suite of tools that we're offering. So as soon as that explainer video comes out, then we're going to have the banner ads, we're going to have more YouTube partnerships that are going to feature us, and it's really going to give people a much better idea of what we're offering. So we have a couple of different partners that we're going to be supplying aggregators to, and we also have a AMA with the Gem Hunters scheduled for next week as well. So brace yourselves. Now you're actually going to get a sneak peek of what the dashboard looks like. So this is the Kit dashboard. So you can see on here that we have a variety of different protocols. We've got a variety of different coins that we're offering. And on this dashboard, you're going to be able to do tons of different actions, all from one place. And so you can see on the sidebar there, the exchange, swap aggregator, marketplace. So you're basically going to be able to access all of those apps from one place. And let's see, we've got a couple more screens of it. So here you can basically go into each coin and you can see analytics that are cross-platform. And so you can see kind of trade history and depth chart and all these different things across multiple protocols. And you can kind of favorite your coins, and you can track them, you know, not just for one or two different dexes, but you can actually do it across multiple protocols. So that's very exciting. And then here we actually have an onboard multi-currency wallet. And so you're going to be able to store your coins there. You're going to be able to swap within the dashboard itself. And yeah, everything just looks super slick, super clean. And we're going to actually go over in the next slide. We're going to talk about the killer features for the dashboard. I guess, yeah, here you just have the ability to switch between the different apps. And so you're going to be able to have your NFT marketplace, your exchange, and your aggregator all in one place. So the KIT dashboard, what are you going to be able to actually do with the dashboard? And so you're going to have a DeFi protocol explorer, and it's going to feature ZRX and Uniswap initially. But with community feedback, we're going to be able to add more protocols like Kyber or Balancer. Anything that the community is interested in, we can add more protocols to it. And so you're going to be able to see analytics across all of the different protocols, price action, trading history, depth chart, all this different stuff is going to be accessible. And so you're going to also be able to use the multi-currency wallet and manage the different currencies that you hold. And then you're also going to be able to actually see your DeFi holdings across multiple protocols. You know, things can get really confusing after a while. Sometimes you're staking in a bunch of different places. You know, sometimes you don't know where things are. And so using the dashboard is going to really simplify everything for you. It's going to make things way, way more easy to manage. You're also going to be able to actually set orders and swap inside the dashboard. So you won't even have to go outside of the dashboard. You can actually perform these different actions within the dashboard itself. So you'll also be able to manage, you know, any tools or partnerships that you have, any kind of fees that you're collecting, any kind of tools that you're deploying. You're going to be able to manage all of that. And so you're going to be able to host your own exchanges. You're going to be able to host your own NFT marketplaces. And then you're going to be able to really tailor all the different details within the KIT dashboard. So you can add or remove, you know, trading pairs. You can set fees, you know, all in. You can also just customize the way everything looks. So if you're a brand, then you can really make sure that everything looks super smooth, and that comes from the WordPress integration. And so all of these tools can basically be integrated into existing websites. So the last one on here is actually really, really cool. So transformer kits are basically going to let you perform multiple DeFi actions at once. So essentially you can take advantage of lending, staking, and farming opportunities all at the same time. So let's say that you need to provide a liquidity pair to farm tokens, but you have to perform a swap before you can actually do that. And so if you deploy a transformer kit, then you can basically do all of those different actions in one action. So normally you kind of have to be going back and forth, and you have to do a swap, and then you have to get your LP tokens, and then you have to stake the tokens. But here it's just going to simplify and streamline everything. So the ERC20 exchange, the killer features on that, we're basically going to be offering free limit and stop order placement. So that means no gas, guys. Like, you're not going to have to spend any gas in order to set these orders. The exchange is also going to feature aggregated trade analytics from multiple DeFi protocols. And so let's say that you're trading on Uniswap, right? Lots of people trade on Uniswap. You're restricted to only trade within liquidity pools that are hosted on the Uniswap protocol. So whenever you place an order on the DexKit exchange, your order can actually be filled by any protocol that hits your target price. And so this is going to prevent you from being arbitraged. Basically, there are bots that have been deployed that are scanning a number of different exchanges. They're always doing this, and they can see whenever people place orders. And let's say that there's a price discrepancy on a token that you're trading, and it comes from somebody who places a big buy on a specific protocol. So the bots are going to fill standing orders, and they're going to profit from that difference. And so by aggregating the trade information across multiple protocols, you're going to avoid being arbitraged in this way. So that's a really, really important feature, and it's really going to save people, you know, a lot of trouble when it comes to selecting which protocol they want to trade on. This is basically going to do it all automatically. So it uses the underlying aggregator that we've already deployed for market buys. And so that means that if you want to buy something at market price, then it's going to scan different protocols and exchanges, and it's going to make sure that you get the most bang for your buck. It's going to make sure that you get, you know, the absolute best price for your tokens. So it's also customizable. You know, if you go and you look at some of our partners' aggregators, you know, they've kind of adjusted the look and feel of it. And if you decide to deploy an aggregator, you'll be able to do the same thing. If you decide to deploy an exchange, then you can customize it to the look and feel of your brand. So the NFT Marketplace, killer features of that, you're going to have free NFT order placement, and you're going to be able to show all NFTs within specific types of collections. You're going to be able to customize which currencies you want to accept for your NFTs. And then you're also going to be able to play with the look and feel of your marketplace. And so, you know, I'm into like pixel art. I actually make some pixel art on chain. And so whenever I deploy my NFT marketplace, you know, I can kind of make it look, you know, 8-bit kind of video gamey, and it's really gonna help people to drive their audience to trade on their NFT marketplace. All right, so development report. So what is next? What are we doing with the development of these different applications? So the big thing that's coming up right now is that we're actually going to be releasing a demo for this app in the coming weeks. And so beta testers from the community are going to be able to try out the platform, give us some feedback. So it's going to have limited functionality at first, but we really want to just kind of give people a sneak peek. We want to allow people to use it and then give us feedback on it. And you know, people can kind of tell us what they think. And then also, bit farming is set to end. Bit token farming is set to end here in the next 9 days. And about 5 days after that, we're going to be opening up the KIT staking pool. And so that's where users are not going to have to supply ETH and KIT. They only have to supply KIT. And then they will be able to receive a monthly payout in Ethereum from that fee pool. So it's very exciting. All right, so it's what everyone's been waiting for. So it's time to reveal the big surprise.
Are you ready, John, to reveal this?
I don't know. This is big. This is big, guys. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. All right, so a liquidity bomb. Okay, 100 Ethereum. Okay, so what does this mean, guys? What does this mean? 100 Ethereum liquidity bomb. What is that going to do for us? Well, basically, what's going to happen is there's going to be a market buy of 20 ETHs worth of kit. So DexKit is going to buy back 20 ETHs worth of kit. And what we're going to do is we're going to then add 80 ETH and then the 20 ETHs worth of kit to the balancer liquidity pool. And so that's basically going to increase the performance of our aggregator when trading kit tokens. And we're going to be collecting more fees from the increased traffic. And it's also going to create a buy wall of support with that 80 Ethereum. So it's going to give more confidence to traders that they're, trading safely, that they're getting the best price. And then also it's going to make it to where if you, let's say you want to sell, then it's not going to just totally crash the price because we're going to have much healthier liquidity in place. And yeah, with that market buy of 20 ETHs worth of kit, we're going to see some support for the token price with that as well. And so this is scheduled to take place on next Monday. So on the 14th of December, it's going to happen at a random time. And so we want to give the community a chance to kind of get ready for this. So, be prepared, go ahead and buy, do what you want to do now, get set up, and then there's going to be a random, market buy of 20 ETH, and then we're going to be supplying that to the balancer liquidity pool. So yeah, very, very cool stuff.
Hopefully people will be more confident with this additional liquidity, and we give support to the KIT token, and as well we'll be adding support to the aggregator and creating a buy wall. So next is the opportunity to questions. If anyone wants to make questions regarding I don't know if there is the available chat.
So I've got a question here. Luke wants to know, will there be ETH farming?
ETH farming, basically staking. The concept of staking that we are delivering, it's like you are farming ETH using KIT. So basically we are collecting all these fees, and we use that fees and convert all the tokens that you get from that fees and convert to ETH, and then people staking the KIT and get the ETH. So during 1 month you can stake and you can leave the pool at any time, but for staking I recommend people stay there for the 30 days, because then you don't pay for the gas of being 1 day or 2 days. You will be there 20 days acquiring all the staking ETH. So at the end of the pool you can withdraw the ETH from it. So this is will be deploying next week. I will start preparing the staking stuff. So instead of you supply uniliquidity tokens, you are supplying ETH. We are supplying KIT, sorry, to receive the ETH that we collected from our KIT pool. Okay.
Yeah. So essentially, the aggregator is going to be collecting fees whenever the marketplaces are deployed. They'll be collecting fees as well. It's going to all go to the KIT, fee pool. And then whenever you stake in that pool, then every month you're going to get a payout of basically 70% of what that pool has collected. And so as we start to release more features and as we start to onboard more partners, then that fee pool is going to start to grow more and more and more. All right. Anybody else?
There is, so if there is no more questions, we'll end it. So we'll have our next community live update still on this month. It will not be on Christmas because next Friday on 2 weeks we'll buy 25. So we'll give another day to people join. This video will be uploaded to YouTube. Thanks guys for the ones that joining this. And you want you guys to give us your input and helping us bringing and improving this even more these community live updates. Now we have John, our communications officer. He's native English. He's not. He's having a more perfect English than me. So hopefully you guys understand it, and we'll start understanding more what is DexKit. Okay, guys.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, I mean, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been sticking with us, and definitely, you know, keep up with our social media, follow us on Twitter, and tell people about it. You know, tell people about what we're doing, because we're really offering something that nobody else is offering, and we're developing, you know, this platform that's going to really simplify crypto for anyone who engages with it. So we're really excited to start to deliver these features to you guys, and definitely just look out for all the announcements that we have coming up.
So bye-bye, guys.
All righty, take care.